Oh, good afternoon, everybody. We were maybe planning on going up to Scotland now, but it's so mild up there and wet and windy that it just wasn't worth going up. Now we're kind of hoping that the weather will be better next week, as in snow better, but it's been a particularly mild winter, although I still see some of the YouTubers have found snow, and I've gone up to Scotland twice. It's just not so when you're kind of down south, you can't it's kind of a matter of sort of just planning a time, hoping the weather's okay, you know, and going for it. And it's not so easy to do a sudden last minute dash off camp when you've already just done a camp. I think these other ones, they must just go out when the weather's snowing. But it's breezy. In the next little clip, I'm going to leave the sound of the wind from the GoPro slightly reduced, but I will leave it in just so you get a sense of the difference a separate mic makes. So basically we're just here for a very, very simple couple of nights. We've got the Keron 4GT packed, and it's added 5.5 kilograms to this pack. I didn't actually weigh the pack, so I'm not exactly sure how heavy it is. It's probably about 14 to 16 kilograms, I would guess. No, I prefer clean audio. Let's go back to clean audio. Alright, well, we're walking on the track now, so it's a nice easy walk along here until my turn off point, which is not too far. It's about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes along here. But the mist is closed in on us. The mist has closed in on us. But we've brought the shrimp with us. Good girl. I thought it's pretty much warm enough now, especially as I'm staying in camp, so if she gets a bit damp walking into camp, I can dry her off. And she's undercover and we're not doing anything. Well, we're not going anywhere tomorrow. We'll stay in camp and do something, some video of some sort in camp. Kind of see what nuttery we get up to tomorrow. Right, so in here we have got the Namage. No, we haven't. In here we've got the Keron 4GT. So the 4GT fits in there, and then the pegs and the poles were in there. If you remember from when we pitched, the porch area is 2 meters, the sleeping area is 2 meters, and then the rear porch is 1 meter. So the wind is coming this way. North is that way. So east, south, and it's sort of it's kind of just going to keep coming from the south and the west over that way. So we've our usual spot here. This bit through here is quite flat through there. So we're going to make sure that the front is in here, so we can use this whole area here. The porch will go over that way, and then the rear porch will go over that way. So this is going to be the front here. So 2 meters is probably here. So the back of it's probably going to be maybe something around about here where these tufts of grass are. So drop that there. It's not too windy, so it's safe just to walk away for a minute. But obviously, you know, if you were somewhere a little bit more windy and exposed, then obviously don't just drop it and walk off. This is the front. That's typical. So that's the front, that's the back. So we're going to go on the assumption that these Lassie tussocks of grass here are 3 meters away from where I want to sleep. That's the front, and yeah, that's about where we want to, that's about where we want to be sleeping. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so once you've pegged it out, or the back anyway, I think the next best thing, it is quite windy, so put a couple of pegs in there just for safety. We've got that pitched. We will just get everything inside. I think what I'll try and do is, given we've just got here and it's going to be dark quite soon and it'd be nice to unpack with a bit of light, we'll get the water together tomorrow. Hopefully I remember. Yep. Here we are in camp. Come here. Come on up here. So when we got here, it was, you know, cooling off. So the first thing I did before I did anything else was put Liz's little red jacket on. So we've basically got, the pack was mostly filled with Keron 4GT. We also brought the nano with us, but no pegs. But the pegs that hold this down, the ground pegs, not on the lines, or the front and back, is 8. And I think from memory that's how many the nano uses. So we might hopefully try and pitch the nano next to this tomorrow. And I brought the chair with me as well. So we certainly weighed things down. Right, so that's a quilt for Lizzy. so I can wrap her up in that. That's my cup and fuel. We've got 2 days of food, or 2 nights of food, tonight and tomorrow night. We've got 1 day. We've just got 1 day here. That's tomorrow, and then we'll head back the next day. The spoons, the infamous spoons we've got, we'll kind of put them there. We will most likely, I think, sleep lengthwise, and then I can look out the door. So that was everything that was not inside the waterproof stuff sack. So basically, Lizzie's bed, which I knew was going to be dry in this anyway. Lizzie's jackets and stuff, which I just put in loose on the top, but I knew they would, and I knew they would stay dry. Food, the other tent, seat, obviously things like that you don't normally take Tony 2 tents with you. So it's Tony 2 tents this trip, and then obviously fuel and oh, come here, and cooker. So those are really the only bits that were outside. So other bits that we've got is power, because we get through quite a bit of power, although 2 nights not so much. First aid, repair. We've brought the yellow mat with us, the X Light. We've brought the Rab booties. I think we've got so much space behind. I've brought with me. It's slowly getting. I feel like a cow giving birth to a calf. There, quilt. Down jacket. Nighttime clothes. So to all of those that say I take too much, I've hardly brought anything. Pillow and a waterproof thing for my feet if necessary. I didn't weigh anything, and that's it. I didn't, but normally obviously a map and compass, but I know this is my back garden, this little bit here, so I didn't bother with a map and compass. I've got only 2 phones with details on, and my watch, so I think it would be impossible to get lost going back to the car. It's just not possible now. Dark, mist, blizzard, it just would be impossible. And of course, it's so big, we can just chuck the pack back there. And what else have we got in here? Nighttime socks and toilet paper. We need another postcode for the stuff back there. We've got water, so we can pretty much, you know, just settle into camp. I've brought plenty of foam matting. I must admit, in the winter, I like a lot of foam matting in the winter, especially with Lassie as well. I use extra bits for Lassie, and I can use a bit for Lizzy. So, you know, you can't really have too much foam matting, and I can jump over there to do the door up or anything. Oh, I need Actually, I use this bit of foam matting, or I've got my little feet things for, oh, let's see. I need to open the vent which is over there, which I can't reach. Oh my God, where's Lizzy going? Where are you going, Lizzy? Oh, Lizzy. No, you stay there, Lassie. Do you want your food? Well, let's get that vent open, otherwise we're going to get... Otherwise it'll be Tony 2 condensations. They'll be saying, oh, Tony's got condensation. He's always saying he never gets condensation. Oh, Lizzy. We'll open this. We'll open that completely there. That can stay open. We won't close that at all this trip. There will be absolutely no reason to close that. Oh, oh, hang on. You're not looking at us. Oh, Lizzy. Oh, Lizzy. Oh, we are mad, aren't we? Hey? Yes, and you, Lassie. Get some food down for you, because we've got so... Oh my, Auntie Goody. Lizzy, what are you doing? Lizzy, bouncing on. You're trying to stop. We know it's the boss around here, don't we, Lassie? I think Lizzy was trying to stop you getting to that yellow stuff. It's under the door. Lizzy, that's my jacket you're walking all over. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on, there's one sock. There's one sock. Let's get my leggings on and these wet trousers off. Although I will say the trousers aren't wet, they're marginally damp. They can go over there. I've not even brought many layers with me this trip. I really kept the weight down. I think what we'll do is we brought the warm down leggings. Really didn't need them this trip, but my down jacket, and that's it. So basically this trip I've got this Mountain Research shirt. You're in my shoe. I've got a merino base layer, my jacket, which I've taken off, and this down jacket. What are you doing, Lizzy? I think Lizzy can smell the foods in that bag, and she's and I think she's warding. I think she's warding Lassie off. She can definitely smell there's food in there. Yes. God. Hang on, Lizzy, wait. We're going to be sleeping here, and then finally we can look out of a door. Oh, let's see. Little Lizzy adventure. Oh. Where's your head? Oh. Where's your head? There it is. There you are. Oh, Lizzy. It's 1, 2. Little Lizzy. Oh, Lizzy. Oh. Lassie carried my crackers. And then, oh, wait. Oh, Lizzy. Where do you want your food? It's not as if you're lacking for choice, is it? No, that's tomorrow's. Where are you going to have your food? Where's your bowl? Did I put your bowl back? And Lizzy, wait a minute. And there's a bit left over. There's quite a lot there, so you've got a bit left over as well. So get that down your tum-tums. All right, so this got damp because I put it on her when we were in camp. So we'll put that up there. Oh, hang on, you can't see my head. Oh, 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 I can see out the door. I can see out a Hilleberg door. I only had to carry 5.5 kilograms to see outside a Hilleberg door. I mean, obviously you've got I know you could see outside the other ones as well, but these big ones, the door's in the wrong place. But now I can write proper like they say in the north or wherever it is. we can see out the door. All right, so the dogs have got their water with their food. Actually, I haven't got water. I'll do their water. Oh, you can't beat a big one. Oh, wow. It's nice when you haven't got to walk very far or carry it anyway very far. I wouldn't take this. I wouldn't take this very far. Let's put my shoes. Actually, I don't really need my shoes. They can go there. That can go there. I brought the quilt with me, the PhD quilt. So that can be fluffing up. That can be fluffing up there. That's the quilt for Lizzy. So I don't know where I'm going to put that. I'll just put it there for now. I think what I'll probably do, because I've got the mat over there for Lassie. I've got this one here, partly for me, partly for Lizzy. But I think what I'll do is I'll bring the pack over. I think I'll put the pack over here and then put the quilt on the pack. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then that's also raised off the ground as well. We'll figure out what we do as we go. I've got to find my pillow because I've lost my pillow at the moment. I brought extra hats that I was going to take a couple of things out in the car because I brought my Paramo hat. I was going to leave that. I was going to leave Tony 2 hats behind, but I ended up, I didn't take it out as if it weighs very much anyway. So I forgot. Oh, I can see my pillow over there. So spare jacket for Lizzy. Like I said, so I've got food here. This is all food stuff, glasses, first aid. We'll do something with this Enan tomorrow, so make sure that you tune in. Make sure that you tune in for tomorrow's episode. Okay, all right. Oh, this is so fun. Oh. Oh, Lizzy. Right, where's my... Okay, so I think what we're going to do is ow! My knee still hurts from when I cracked it on that first trip with Chris on that snow. It's a bit of a bugger. It's okay, but it's a bit annoying. Okay, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to blow my mat up because I don't need the quilt. If it cools down, I can bring it over me. I'm cozy like this at the moment. I'm going to blow my mat up, blow my pillow up, put water out for Lizzy and Lassie, and put the kettle on. Oh, this is the life. Oh, I've missed this. I've only been back for what, 10 days, a couple of weeks, and I were hoping to do something up in Scotland next week, but I didn't want to wait. Oh, Lizzy. She's so small, she falls out of her own jacket, don't you? You fall out of your own jacket, you do. So yeah, we're hoping to do something in Scotland later next week or the beginning of the following week. But it had been like, you know, ages. It'd been like a week and a half since I was camping and I was missing it, so I thought, okay, this is a good opportunity. If we're not going to get up to Scotland now, then let's whip down here for a couple of nights and get this shelter out. I mean, it's just massive in here. You know, I could kind of imagine in the snow doing your cooking and, you know, being able to dig a foot well somewhere. Other than, no, my luck, I'd fall in it. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking. We'll catch up a bit later on.